And that's just about the time, and James can put up the photo, that I was looking like this, where I had my entire life, I have been 5'5" and 125 to 134 pounds, my whole life. I could work out and lose a pound. If I ate a cheeseburger, you could tell. If I ran a mile, you could tell. That's how my body worked. I was very blessed in that way. And the day I turned 35, I was in Cancun, Mexico. At 2 a.m., I woke up on my 35th birthday. And I thought I'd been poisoned by the poison liquor that was going around killing people in Mexico. Everyone's asleep, and I'm like, it's happening. I'm going to be on the news. I'm going to be one of the ones dying. I had 2 margaritas. What's going on? Whatever. And I feels like a full-blown panic attack. Well, come to find out, if you're over supplemented on thyroid medication, levothyroxine, which is the garbage I was on at the time, you feel like that. You feel like you're having an anxiety attack. I had no anxiety. I had a massage that day. It was literally my birthday. God bless the people who have, depression and anxiety and all of that, but that's not me. I'm very lucky. So I knew something was wrong. So I went to my medical doctor, who'd been my doctor for 10 years. And I said, Doc, something's not right. I've gained 35 pounds. I'm now 165 pounds. I'm working out every day. On my 35th birthday was right before this, but I had started to gain weight. And I was like, something's not right. I don't feel right. And, he's like, oh, well, did you take 2 pills or something? You are over supplement on your thyroid. I said, no, my hormones probably changed. I'm 35. That happens. Whatever.
Starts to change.
Yeah. Starts to change. So he changes my amount, whatever. The weight continues to pile on until this point, which is October of 2022, which is when I met you. Yeah. And I told him, I said, I slept 9 hours last night and it physically hurt to get out of bed this morning. Like something's not right. He's like, oh, it's hard to get out of bed. You must be depressed. Let's take this test and see if you need to get on antidepressants. And that was the day that was the day that I was like, I'm done here. I always loved him because he was so analytical and scientific. And he was one of the ones that taught me, if your thyroid's off, your ADHD will go up. So those two play parts with each other. And it always made sense and this and that. And I don't know if he was on the way out of retirement or what, but there was just no care, it felt like. And so I was at a point, I met you, we started talking, and I was like, I don't know what this new thing Ozempic is, but put me on it. I don't care. Nothing else works. I've done keto. I've stopped drinking. I'm eating. Like, we went out to dinner and y'all were like, oh, should we order dessert? I was like, I can't have any. You were like, you can have a bite of dessert. I was like, I really can't. Nothing's working right now. And so my medical doctor wasn't doing what was best for me. He was doing, okay, well, you land within this really big range, even though you're way over here on the crappy end of it. So you're normal. I'm not going to do anything to help you. Even though normal is not optimal. That has been probably the statement I've lived by now for the last 3 years. Normal does not mean optimal.